Here we go.
Dude, tell me my mic's getting old without telling me my mic's getting old.
Dude, your mic's getting old.
Dude, but tell me without telling me.
Man. When were you born?
What year was I born?
Yeah.
1997.
Yeah, it's old then.
Do you think? Well, you think this mic is from 1997?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
You know there was a snowstorm in 1997 that like took us down hard?
Really?
Yeah, like I didn't live at my said parts.
Your current address?
Yeah, at first because of the snowstorm in 1997. Actually, exactly 26 years ago, there was a brutal storm
Out of Mass, hey?
in Mass. And I had to live at my cousin's parts because my rents were like, yo, we can't have a baby with no power
Yeah,
at
wow.
my house. Yeah.
So you had no power, eh?
No power.
Dude,
Dude,
wow.
yeah. I was not powerlifting yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It's a good way to start it off.
That was a good way. That's why I have so much grit as a human.
Yeah, because
Like,
you were born without power.
Battled
You're
adversity.
battling
I had to
power,
work
yeah.
for my power right off the bat. And that's a life lesson.
We
you
need
should
more people
always-
like you.
More people like me that know how to work for their power.
Yeah.
Like you can't just wake up and expect a light to be on, you know? You got to turn the light bulb on yourself.
Dude, I think all babies should be born in dark hospital rooms and like work to like
And
get
it's
the
like,
light on.
find the light.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude, exactly. That's my theory too. It's a good theory. Babies are silly though. I like babies, but
Yeah,
like,
babies are cool.
also they're dumb. Like babies are stupid. They're innocent.
They're so innocent.
Like their brains like this big, I think.
yeah.
Scientifically. Is that a ball gaze?
Dude, their brain might be smaller.
Do you think? Little peanut brains? How big is a baby brain?
It's for the scientists to find out.
Scientists to find out, for us to guess, right?
Yeah.
I never actually thought about that. I
Well,
do
we're back.
remember. Yeah, like we are back, by the way. Welcome back to Soda's Road. This is episode 12.
Yeah, episode 01 from our break.
Dude, yeah.
Our unintentional break. just
Unintentional
happened.
breaks, but it happens. We're actually pretty on pace right now for a couple episodes this month. A couple episodes.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been thinking like I know we were like 2 a month.
Yeah.
Like maybe could go bi-weekly. Could stick to 2 a month.
Mm-hmm. Isn't bi-weekly like 2 a month still?
Carter. No, man. Yes, but no.
Yeah, no, I hear
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like 2 like could come out
Because
anytime.
sometimes there would be 3.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I might be lying, dude. Can I check that? Someone fact check me?
Keep you on your toes right now.
Yeah, dude. You might be right, dude. No, see, because in May there would be 3. So like some months would be 3. I just really questioned my whole thing for a second, like my whole brain capacity. I was like, do I have a baby brain? You know?
I mean, if you did, it'd be all right.
Would you hate me?
Well, you could find the line. The light.
What if that was a thing? I mean, that is a thing actually. Like,
What?
like some guys go in their life and they have baby brains. Like there's like an adult but with a child brain. Or it's like they have like a head injury and they go back to being like 10.
It's tough.
And they like trains.
It's tough.
Like
I
Tark.
don't like Tark. Yeah, he loves trains.
Tark loves trains.
Thomas.
He was in my parts last night.
Yeah.
We call him
Good
Thomas.
night.
Yeah, dude, it was good. I was Soda's Road last night. Although like they weren't really owed, but like they were earned.
They were had.
They were deserved.
Did you guys win yesterday?
No, that's why they weren't really earned.
Yeah, no.
But like I needed to.
Tough day trip
Reset.
game. Day trip game.
Day trip games are tough, dude. We're on a skid. We're on a 3-game losing streak, 3 in a row, and a 3-3. We had 5 games in 8 days. This past week, bro. And I know you heard, but like the audience.
No, that hurt.
Oh,
I didn't hear. Yeah.
Like you're just being rude to me.
No, it hurt.
Oh yeah, dude. No. Dude, it hurt. It hurt a lot, to be honest. I'm gonna lower this up just a tad, change perspective a little.
Thank you.
You burping?
Yeah, I was trying to let it burp out.
You know who burps hardcore? Tark, bro.
We're just really going at him today.
Yeah,
For
no,
trains
sorry,
and
but
burps.
in general, like you know, like
I've never seen him burp actually.
Do you try burp? Like when you have to belch, do you like push it out just to be that guy?
No.
Make a scene for the people in the room.
No.
Like, yo, I can burp.
No, I try to keep my burps in, but then they just like
Yeah, just kind of like a little arrow. Like,
yeah, yeah.
But there's someone always around. Like,
It's just like
burp.
Will Ferrell and Elf.
Does he burp much?
Dude,
I haven't seen Elf in a while.
Dude, you don't see where he like dummies the coke and he's like, "Did you hear that?"
Yeah.
There's always
like,
that guy.
There is that burp guy. Don't be the burp guy. Be the shower guy.
Yeah.
We love the showers. I love the showers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been a forced burper. I actually heard someone doing it last week, and I was kind of like, dude, like, stop that.
Yeah, everyone burps.
Yeah. Everyone burps.
It's not like a superpower.
You're not cooler than us.
Because you burp louder. Or burp loud.
Dude, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation. Really? I've been asked this question 3 times this week.
This week?
Yeah.
Why? Who? Are they copying me?
Dell's Wellness.
Dell's Wellness. Damn, like the bank.
And
Wells Fargo. Dell's
Wells
Fargo?
Like, my roommate's girlfriend asked me, I think.
Really?
And you.
And you said the same thing every time?
Teleportation.
Did you think about it the first time?
No. I've always been teleportation.
Really?
I just would like to be somewhere like, hey, we gotta film an episode. I'm here.
Good point, man.
Then I go home.
I could be in Nashville for like if I went to hockey practice, then after hockey practice, boom, I'm in Montana.
Yeah, exactly.
For the evening.
Or like, see it like this. You're in Idaho, your flight gets canceled, but boom, you could be back here.
Yeah, you don't need to fly, actually.
No.
You wouldn't need the flight.
You would just be here. Yeah. But like, there's so much like to think about it, because like, what's like the delay times and you're teleporting, like all this stuff. Like that's when I get thinking like,
do you get jet lag?
How would it exactly, right? Like how would it work? Like do you just like,
what is the rule set?
Is it quick?
Or do you lose 5 years of your life?
Yeah, like
or do you lose minutes of your life?
Like what if you're like, it's like 12:52, let's say.
Yeah.
And you go from Maine to Mass.
Yeah.
How long would that take? Would it be the same as a plane? Like would you lose hours? Or would it be like seconds? Yeah. Or like
good question. Let's make the rule book.
If it was me, I would be like I'd probably go minutes.
Like you would instantly be there?
Like however many hours it takes to fly, but turn that into minutes. So if it's like if it's like a 30-hour flight, it takes 30 minutes. So you're 5-hour flight, 5 minutes.
So where are you in this 30-minute gap?
You're just like
when you're teleporting,
dude.
Yeah, but like where are you?
Who knows? You're just in the you're just like you're in the air. You're in the atmosphere.
Really? You're just dust?
That's the thing. Like I don't know, but like I feel like you can't just be there right away.
You just see yourself
floating?
Like, or do you go super speed teleport? No.
When you go somewhere, like no matter what you do, like it takes some time. Like you can't just like be there without nothing happening.
You know,
that would cause some ripples in like in the world. You know, like if everyone was like teleporting here and there.
Yeah, that'd be some serious time ripples.
Exactly.
People would not. I would not fuck with that.
Yeah.
Neither would people.
Your superpower?
Well, I was thinking also like if you teleport, another way to do it was be like every time you do it, since you're like saving time essentially. If you like instantly teleport, however long it was taken, say it's like you just did a 2-hour flight, you teleported, you lose 2 hours of your life, and
like from like the time you're dying, you're just like just going down.
Yeah.
So do you think there's like something that knows when you're gonna die and you just don't know, but like the world knows?
Dude, you know, I go lost in theories on TikTok lately, and there's a lot of theory of that, like that it's like time travel.
Yeah.
Like if you could time travel, it's always like Einstein had a theory of fourth dimension, where like if you could see the fourth dimension, you're always attached to your previous self, and you're going down like a line of time. Yeah. And like you would just bounce back to a different point of that. You could never actually like change the past or the future. Mm-hmm. So you would just like, if you could see the fourth dimension, you'd just be attached to yourself from walking into the door and like sitting there. Creepy.
It's very odd.
So that's like a theory that like there is a set fate.
From
crazy shit.
Yeah.
My superpower.
Mm-hmm.
It would either be super strength or super speed.
Yeah. But super speed is just like teleportation though, kind of.
Yeah, but it's fucking cooler, dude. You know what I mean? Why? Because like in every moment, like if someone throws a punch at you, you're just bzz.
But like what if you're teleporting, you're just like you're out of there, you're behind them.
Quick.
You could be behind them.
You could be behind them. Like you could be if you're fast too.
Yeah, exactly.
We have similar reasoning.
Very similar.
Like
yours is more like they'll see you doing it.
Yeah.
Mine's like kind of just like under the radar.
Yeah. Well, if you're super,
but not that under it. Because like imagine I was
speed,
like let me teleport to, let's go to Boston. I was like, come with me. Or I was like,
yeah,
I could just be out of this room.
Dude, if you had super speed, you could be the best athlete in the world.
But would they let you compete if you knew?
No, it's your secret, and you use enough of it.
You don't use it like you don't like use it too noticeably, but like that world record is getting caught within like three attempts. Like you don't want to break it the first time.
You don't want to make it obvious, but you break the world record by 0.02.
Yeah. You know? No, I get it.
You buzz there.
Yeah.
But when you need it, you need to stop a crime.
Like Spider-Man.
Or like.
So what superhero would you be?
Superman for sure. He has everything. I mean, he dies from like kryptonite, like a rock, like a bitch. But other than that, he's the shits, right? Would you be Spider-Man?
Yeah, I've only seen Spider-Man.
You like the webs, bro.
Yeah.
You'd cast.
Yeah. Every year I want to be Spider-Man for Halloween.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you? Have you ever been?
No, I don't think so.
You should be.
Or Perry the Platypus.
Perry for Halloween?
Yeah.
Do they have costumes?
Yeah.
Full-size Perrys? Yeah, I was Spider-Man as a kid a few times.
That's a good fit.
I had the web shooters, and they would like shoot these little like
the foam.
Yeah, some weird shit.
I've had that before.
Or some shit. Mm-hmm. I was also a Power Ranger a couple times.
Okay.
Do you remember those? I used to, dude. At least like my generation of like when we were kids, Power Rangers were huge.
Yeah.
We loved Power Rangers. What was I just gonna say? Oh, dude, the webs. Like I've been when I can't reach something, like I'll be trying to like.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, that would be nice.
I've tried, but I can't. It never works. I'm like tired. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to bring my water to bed. Like,
yeah, imagine.
And I hope it doesn't work. Yeah, it would be. Life would be better with superheroes, powers, not heroes.
Yeah, but like if everyone had them, it'd just be normal life.
Yeah, no, not everyone can have them.
Yeah.
I just mean like select people.
The people that were born with the light off.
Yeah, and
have to find the powers.
If you find the light,
you find the power.
Get the power. Yeah. But if you don't, you're just like a dumb little shit. You know. That's a good theory. I like that we tied it back into that. Yeah. Baby brains. Dude, George St. Pierre on a.
Dude, he's an animal-based diet guy. Do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, he's like only eats like red meat. Like,
since when?
Like he's just on the animal-based diet. I don't know. I was looking at animal-based diets like on TikTok and
really,
I seen him. Yeah, I went back on TikTok. You know, I don't go on there very much.
Yeah, you're back.
But I'm back. Sometimes I view.
Fuck.
It's toxic app.
It is toxic. It's toxicity. I don't love it these days, to be honest. TikTok.
It's just time consuming. You know, you gotta.
I'm team Insta.
Yeah, I like Instagram.
Still, bro. I don't know. You just got to be on all the apps nowadays. Like as a creator, you got to be on all the apps.
Yeah.
Which is tough. Like, but
you can't take a day off from the apps.
No, well, it's not even that. You just got to post on all the apps. And it's funny how it works because like I have following on every app, but like my biggest following is TikTok, probably like, but compared to Instagram, it's not even close to the amount of consistent views.
Yeah.
So it's like you just got to post on all the apps, get as many people there, sell them your product. Said in our case, podcasting, sodas.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this thing with kids. Georgia St. Pierre said, are they almost here?
No.
Okay.
No text.
Georgia St. Pierre was like, yeah, there's like pretty much HGH, like steroids and all that shit. He's like, but they're gonna start doing things where you can give it to like a baby before it's even born, and it creates this like essentially like a superhuman kid, like an elevated strength kid from birth. He already has a cheat code from birth. Like they're gonna start doing that, like warping genetics and shit.
That could be dangerous.
Hold that closer to the
could be dangerous,
dude. It would be very dangerous and also cheap, because then like if you don't do it, then it's like fuck, you're at a disadvantage forever.
Yeah,
you know. Fuck. What's your stance on that shit? Like,
I don't know why would people do that.
Just like steroids, or people cheating and taking steroids in general in sports. I don't fuck with it.
Not me neither. But
you know when I did fuck with it, baseball.
Dude, speaking of baseball and PEDs, I was watching World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
I mean, not really baseball guys here, but the baseballs are like juiced. It seems like the scores are high. Guys are hitting bombs. So unless the PEDs are like really circulating through right now,
you think they're all in the sauce again?
These guys are fucking hitting like they're huge, dude. Stuff? They're all massive. You ever look at one of them? They're
where in baseball in general?
They're all massive.
Well, if you think about it, baseball is a non-cardio sport. All you do is lift.
Yeah.
So like if you really want to get jacked as a baseball player, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
All you do is work out. I'm sure there's still some under the table like juice shit going on there, because I don't know how like good their tests are.
Yeah, I don't really know much about like juice animals, like, or how it works or anything.
I don't either, but I know like UFC for a while, like these guys were beating the tests.
Yeah.
Until like USADA came around, and it's much harder for them to beat the test now.
Yeah.
Allegedly, there's still people that can.
But
like,
how do you beat the test?
It's one Try to hold it in the front more. But it's one way would be like they know when it's coming, so they're timing when they take it and intake and stuff, and then like they know like whatever specific test won't pick up on certain things, or like there was ways around it. And then USADA came around and they would test hardcore, and like a lot of UFC fighters got exposed. But like baseball, who knows? They might just be doing a piss test. And it's easy and they know like when it is. A lot of guys beating it still. I mean, like the boys got caught, like Sammy Sosa.
Well, there's guys now that get like caught like once in a while. Like there's like one big name every year.
Is there usually?
Yeah.
Really?
So it's like
if someone's a little too juiced and all of a sudden having a sick year.
Or is it just like one guy like soaks it for the rest of them? They all just like, oh, they take down one guy. Like it's not your year. Like it's just weird to think.
Probably a lot of them still on it, but not like they were,
dude. Oh yeah. Well, I feel like they weren't on it like middle 1900s. Yeah. Then it got popular with like Sosa and those guys.
Mark McGuire,
and
Barry
then
Bonds.
It's like it slowly died down again, or it just wasn't talked about as much.
Yeah, and maybe it's coming back a little. What's the like who had the leading home runs in baseball?
Aaron Judge.
How many?
Dude, look him up. He's a beast.
How many do you have?
Like 62, I think.
Remember the year Bonds hit like 72?
Exactly. 62 is the first time since like Babe Ruth.
Oh, they might be back on the stuff, bro.
Dude, look at him. He is
not since Babe Ruth.
No, definitely not. He definitely wasn't.
Aaron, what's his name?
Aaron Judge. Look at his like height and weight. Just look at a photo of him. He's like superhuman. He probably got injected with PEDs.
Oh, bro, his like jaw is huge and shit. He looks sauced. Yo, this dude's a moose.
Yeah, bro, he's big.
Dude, it's kind of a telling tale. I'm not saying he is or not, but like when guys have like really thick jaws.
Is it?
Like that's a side effect of like growth hormones, like HGH. It would like grow your bone structure. Like their face gets like defined, like jaw gets thicker. It's one of the signs. Also, when they have like development in certain areas of like their delts and traps and shit. Which I don't know. Let me see. How many do you have? He's 30.
62, I think.
Aaron Judge, home runs.
He had the record. He set a record last year because I'm pretty sure
62,
they took away Bonds. Or I think they took away those guys' records because they were juicing.
That is possession of most in a season in American League history. Yeah, they definitely took their records because of the juice.
Yeah.
Because they were hitting 60. Maybe they're all back in the sauce nowadays. They got the secret stuff to beat the test.
Maybe, dude.
Man, here's a question about that. If you were a baseball player and you knew everyone was on the sauce.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's doing it.
You would do it because you're like, fuck, I'm not going to get the same result. These guys are cheating.
Dude, baseball's like you fail 70% of the time.
Yeah,
like when you're batting and stuff. So it's like if you want to keep up with everyone else, like you gotta have to.
Sauce.
But like it's very weird to think about because like obviously like when you're not living it, you're like, no, I would never do it.
Yeah.
But like when you're there, like you probably are.
They're probably.
That's like a lot of things with like professional like.
Dude, I wonder if NHL guys do some shit. I feel like if NHL guys did, it would be like a cardio thing more so.
Yeah.
Like a EPO or something, like the blood doping, like some of the Russians got caught doing that shit.
Yeah.
Where like their cardio gets better.
I mean,
because like hockey, like if you get really jacked, it's like I'm sure some fighters are on steroids or were.
Yeah. Well, like
the old days. But like if you're like really jacked and strong as a hockey player, like it might make you faster, but it's not gonna like really make you a better hockey player necessarily.
I know what you mean.
You know,
like I don't know. I don't think you need to be like overly big to be like a good hockey player.
No,
you know, like
dude, I think now is a good time to announce our ad break and our first sponsor on Sodas Are Owed. Sodas Are Owed meets Manscaped, and if you want to showcase these.
All right, well, I can just take you down the line.
What do we have?
So we have here.
Well, first we want to thank Manscaped, and if you want to buy these, anything on manscaped.com, use the code SODAS. It's right here. It's all capitals, SODAS, and buy some Manscaped. But here's some of their cool new products.
The beard hedger. I've already used it once. My face was looking nice.
That's the different notches, right?
Yeah, there's different different like lengths you can shave to. Quality
trims
product.
The beard nicely. It shapes it
I don't
nicely.
got much of a beard. He's got more of a beard.
I have more of a beard.
I'm gonna let him talk about the beard shampoo. You want to talk about?
Yeah,
or the beard products?
Well, you got to think. Remember, like your beard needs treatment too because it's hair, like your head, like the hair on your head, and you got to make sure you're taking care of it. Like we have the beard shampoo, beard conditioner, leaves it nice and soft. But this is all new stuff with Manscaped.com. They got the beard balm. You can style the beard. If you want to do like a little, long beard with a point and it comes down, like you can do that, like a little Ra's al Ghul type.
We
thing.
also have the beard oil.
Beard oil,
another essential
because we care about beards here. And there's also the OG, Manscaped for your balls, where you can trim up the balls, your chest. The lawnmower, yeah.
It's a great product. I've also used it.
What are the products there?
Crop Reviver. You give this 1-2 sprays on the twig and berries.
Yep.
Maybe not the twig, just the berries.
Yeah.
And you get a little juice.
You're smelling good.
And then you got the crop preserver.
Yeah.
It's the moisturizer for the berries.
You got to remember, guys, if they're in your pants all day, like they're gonna get sweaty down there. You don't want them smelling, and you don't want them dirty, guys. Especially if you're gonna have a nice night with the missus. Like you need to be smelling good. You need to be clean, guys. So Manscaped.com, you can get all of this using the code SODAS. You get a discount using the code SODAS. For anyone who does use the code and buys it, we appreciate you, the support. You're helping us continue this podcast, keeping it afloat, helping us have fun, do this, and giving you guys some entertainment, maybe some life lessons and such, and more.
Maybe some laughs.
Some laughter. We love laughter.
And just like a welcoming environment,
Like we're welcoming.
Yeah,
we are. But yeah, let's get back to the banter. What's the next topic of discussion,
dude?
Oh, I have a crazy question and realization I had the other day about like ambulances.
Yeah.
What did ambulance do before GPS? Like, what did an ambulance do, or a hospital? Like someone calls 911, even like as police.
Yeah.
Did they have GPS way before it was available to the public?
When was the ambulance like a thing? Has the ambulance always been like?
Obviously not the 1800s, but in the like before GPS was invented, what were they doing? Fucking printing out a map and like getting there as fast as they can. What if they get lost? Like a lot of more people probably died, and a lot more people probably got away with some serious crimes because GPS, they just didn't know how to get there.
Dude, I've never thought about that.
Yeah, I thought about it the other day. But it was because we were thinking about like life before GPS. Do you remember life before GPS?
No, I've had a GPS for as long as I've been born, I think.
Yeah, you're probably like, I remember GPS started coming around when I was like probably like 9 years old, probably, like,
yeah,
and everyone started getting them. But before that, dude, we would go online, like I had a game, say, in New Hampshire. My parents would go online, they'd search up the address on Google and print out the directions.
Yeah, my dad did that a few times.
Yeah, so you would have to like follow it. And I'm like, man, that's tough because you're not, there's no map.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like turns. Like you're seeing like turn here, and you have to like check the signs and shit. A lot more like memorizing your path.
Dude, it's hard to think about.
Right? Like, dude, I don't even know how to get to the rink because I'm just looking at GPS. I'm exaggerating, but like,
yeah,
I check GPS.
No, I think I'm pretty good. Like, dude, just like first time you're going somewhere, you have no idea.
But you get there, no problem. No stress. You get lost, it will
reroute you.
Yeah, just tell you where to go. Now, if your phone died,
I've had that before. Yeah,
it's scary, bro.
Dude, I've had some wild things. Not wild, but like things that probably happen to people happen to me like in random places, like Italy once.
Italy.
Yeah. My phone didn't die, but I didn't have service there at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to GPS back to like where I'm staying from. Well, I landed there with the airport and I flew by myself, so I was like trying to figure out where I'm going. So I got on the airport Wi-Fi, text my mom.
Mom's?
What's the address?
Yeah.
Get the address. And then I'm already outside. Like I didn't think here. Lose the Wi-Fi connection.
Oh, I've had that.
So I'm like, I'm trying to talk to this guy in Italian.
Yeah.
Like terrible words. Like
you don't speak Italian.
Not much.
How do you know some? You said not much.
Like that, like my since my family is like, I tried to learn a little bit.
Really?
So like, I knew like 3 words, and I was like, gotta go here, like. And I gave him the address, but it was super like sus because I was like, dude, like I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And like the language, like I could have just been getting in somewhere, and I could have been gone.
Yeah, you could have been gone, dude. Dust.
Yeah.
Thanos snap. Dust.
But he got me there. He's probably charged me more than like a normal taxi because the normal taxis are all like white. I learned.
Really?
All white vehicles.
Not
this guy was like a black.
He had a black car.
Black like Mercedes.
Really?
And I just went in and he didn't know much English, so I was like,
fuck, dude, that's terrifying. That's why I like don't want to go overseas a lot. Like,
no,
I don't speak their language. I'm not learning a language at 26.
It's hard, dude.
I'm still 25.
It's hard to learn a language. That's another thing. Like I was thinking, like
you gotta learn it like when you're
very young. and you have to keep with it. Like you can't learn it young and then forget about it.
Did I always find it cool. Like the people, like everyone like makes fun of like the Euros on the team if they like accent or say a word wrong or something. I'm like, bro, they're speaking 2 languages. Like we gotta shut the fuck up,
dude.
We can't speak 2 languages.
That's true.
You said, like your grandparents still live in Italy?
Yeah.
As you said? That's kind of wild, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What? So did they move here?
Yeah, they moved here.
Is it your mom's parents?
Yeah.
Had your mom? She stayed here.
Yeah.
And then they went back.
One of them went back. The other one stayed.
Interesting, dude.
Yeah.
My family's a few generations out of Ireland.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know any of their like because it's not even a language anymore.
You just don't know any other like heritage, I guess.
Well, the Irish like Gaelic is a language, but they don't speak it anymore there. Now they just all have that accent, you know, that Conor McGregor accent.
Yeah.
But I've never even thought.
Would you go there? Like, should we go there? Should we take a trip?
I want to again. I've been to Ireland.
Yeah, didn't you go with the team?
Yeah, we went to Belfast, which is Northern Ireland. It's actually a separate entity. It's a separate country.
Oh,
like not by land, but by border because like some religious war. Like Northern Ireland's a part of England, I believe. Like Great Britain, and Ireland is its own thing.
You go like Dublin.
Yeah, so we stopped in at Dublin.
Yeah, was it? Did you like it?
Yeah,
was it cool?
Dude, it's cool. It's unique. It's old. It's older. It's funny, like because I mean it's been there longer.
Yeah,
but it's really unique, and there's a lot of bars. So many.
Yeah,
so many bars. And Belfast was
Guinness.
Cool too.
Is Guinness? That's Guinness.
Oh, yeah.
Do you drink Guinness?
Yeah. Well, there.
Yeah.
And whenever I go to an Irish bar, I order a Guinness.
Is it good? I've never had it.
It's pretty good. It's better than Bud Light and like normal like generic beer. It's dark though. It's dark beer. If you've never had it, it's kind of got a little chocolate taste to it.
I might try one.
Don't
this weekend.
expect a Hershey bar when you drink it, but
I might go this weekend because I'm going. Boston's Irish, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of Irish.
So maybe I get a Guinness when I go out.
You should go to an Irish bar, good Irish bar, get a Guinness.
Yeah,
dude. Whenever I go to Irish bars now, I just feel like some weird like connection to my heritage, like my ancestors, and I feel like they're with me. And I'm like, I need a Guinness.
Yeah, give me a Guinness.
I just start talking immediately, like in an Irish accent, just thinking I'm Irish as shit.
I'm just letting out some fires right now.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm just trying to like let them go quickly, but like,
yeah, they're not.
Yeah, okay.
Not going.
Yeah.
When do you fart in front of girls?
Yes.
Like you're
comfortably though, like not girlfriend. Like it can't be like
would be your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dude, I rip farts heavily in front of my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like all the time, a lot. But it's in like every time she's like pissed at me, like oh my god, like stop. I'm like
dude, I just do it. I rip it like if I'm comfortable, but like I would never just like randomly like rip one. Like if we were like hanging here and there was like some girls here, like I would just never be like like never.
Can you imagine?
Like no, like it'd be like like when you're with like your partner, like dude, what are you hiding?
Right, you're that comfortable.
Yeah.
Like dude, I think we should kind of normalize that. Like that farts aren't that weird. Like
they're not. Dude.
Like if like there's a room full of girls and the boys, like just rip.
You burp in front of them. It's the same thing.
Like yo, excuse me. Just don't force it. Don't make it loud on purpose.
What's like you know?
Or do
like when you cough, like
it's just similar. It just doesn't smell. That's why. Because the fart smells.
Sometimes like. Well, most of the time, I feel like my reps don't smell.
Really think?
But that's just maybe because maybe they do.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's an ignorant thing to say.
Your rips smell.
Yeah, my rips definitely smell. Do they smell right now? Oh
no, I don't smell it over here actually. So maybe they don't, bro. Yeah. Maybe you're onto something.
Exactly.
Can you guys smell it through the fucking camera, through the screen? When I first started hanging, I don't know if I've talked about this on the pod before, but like when I first started hanging with a girl, or like when I was single. And I would hang out with a girl, like not dating, like a couple times. It's like you gotta hold the fart in. You know
you should start doing. Well, if for anyone that's single, you should just like start ripping farts and see how they react. Because that should tell you if they're like worth it or not. Because like if they're like,
I feel like that'd be an ick for them.
If they're like, what's up? Like they're not like weirded out by it. Like they're like one of the boys. Like it's chill.
I think, dude, I
don't like too girly. If you're like too girly, like I mean, no offense. Like I just don't know if that. If you're like afraid of that, I guess not too girly. If you're afraid of it,
dude, you're about to get in bed with a girl the first time.
Yeah,
stand there, stare at her, rip a fart straight face, and be like, how does that make you feel? What did you think of that?
That'd be crazy.
You know, would they leave? Probably. Or maybe they'd be like, I respect you for farting like that. I respect you for ripping air in the room.
Dude, it's a comfort thing. Like I feel like there's a higher connection when you're more comfortable. It's like you're comfortable with
I feel super comfortable with you. I just want you to know that. So I just farted. I just want to know, like, I really like you and I think you're super cool, so I just ripped out.
Just to make sure it was real.
Just to let you know, like, that's how comfortable I am with you.
Dude.
And I sharded a little bit in my pants, like, and that's just because I'm comfortable with you and I gotta go change my drawers. Like,
maybe keep that one out, but
no, like, don't let her know.
No.
That'd be a little embarrassing. A shart would be embarrassing. First time, at least.
It'd be stinky too. It'd be a little smelly.
But, dude, like, but the first time, because this is not a thing, because this is like awkward, you hold it in, like when you're
and
hanging
it
with the
hurts,
girl
bro.
For the first time. Oh, it hurts a lot, bro. And you feel like in your stomach, you like fart in your stomach.
Trapped gas.
Yeah, it, like,
it's a real
pops
problem.
In there. You like fart and you're like making sounds. You're like, oh, I'm hungry. God, I'm so hungry. My stomach's rumbles. Meanwhile, you just got farts firing up your stomach.
Meanwhile, you just ate 20 minutes ago.
You just ate Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And you're trying to fucking pass wind in the this female's in your bed.
Thinking she can run your like bowels.
And meanwhile, you have the
dude.
runs.
They think they own your bowels.
Yeah, like the A-I-O-U vowels or like the vowels.
The bowels.
The bowels.
Yeah, not the vowels.
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar beans, dude. Similar vowels. The five senses? How many senses are there?
6?
6?
Maybe. I don't know.
Should we know?
6 senses.
Is there as many senses?
5, right?
as
5. There could be
vowels?
4.
Oh, yeah, because the 6th sense is an extra sense.
The 5th, yeah, there's 5.
There's 5, right? Fuck, man. If
What is it? Smell, taste, touch,
smell, taste,
hear?
touch, hear, see. 5.
Yeah.
If you had to lose one, which would it be?
Say them again. Oh, it'd be my smell.
Yeah.
I can't smell very much
it'd be
as
my
is
smell,
either.
too.
I'm genuinely like congested all the time. Like,
Dude, you gotta get some nasal spray, but not like don't get the Afridin or whatever, dude. You get addicted to it because it like actually like pushes like your blood cells or some shit and like clears your nose. Amazing, right? But then like when you don't use it, or like when it wears off, it like goes extra clogged, so you constantly keep having to use it. It happened to me last year. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's good with my nose? And I look it up and it's like, oh, like your body like has to.
So how do you just stop using it?
You have to stop using it cold turkey, and it's hard for like 2 days or like a day or two. You just like really clogged in the. Like,
I've never like done anything. I take Claritin if I'm like allergy clogged, but that's about it.
Don't use. Just take allergy spray. Anything. Don't use that shit. You get addicted to it.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, but dude, you know, there's people that actually still don't have their smell and taste back from Cove.
Yeah, I think I don't know my smell. I don't think like I smell things, but not like as potently as I used to. Like I have to be like.
Really? Hardcore sniffs?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I can't imagine. One of my coaches said that the other day. I was like, dude, that sucks.
I can taste, thankfully. If I can taste, that'd be dangerous.
I was scared when I had... Did you have the OG strain?
Yeah, I think so.
You did too, yeah. And I remember being scared. Obviously, if you lost your taste and smell, you had the OG. I was like, damn, bro. I'm like almost a week where I had nothing. Like no smell. I could taste like a little bit.
Dude, I had a weird reaction. I couldn't smell, and then like... I was eating, could taste it fine, and then I was drinking a Gatorade, couldn't taste it. Really? And I was like, oh shit, like here we go.
Dude,
then it came back the same day.
Really?
I tasted it again. I was like, was it just me playing games on myself?
Might have been. Yeah.
But I couldn't smell.
Yeah.
So.
Mine like we were sitting in the cabin, like couldn't taste or smell much.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't smell at all. Couldn't really taste, and we're all getting like Italian food. Like, Moose is like, "Oh, we gotta try. This is the best Italian food in the area." We're like, "Fucking right! Can't wait to try it." We're all sitting there like, can't taste it.
That's terrible.
But you could feel it, you know. Yeah. You could feel the texture of it, and you're like, "This is good."
Yeah.
This is good feeling.
I feel, no taste.
I can feel this chicken parm right now.
That still blows my mind. Like you can't taste or smell.
It's
like,
freaky shit.
Wow.
Every day. Speaking of, I would wake up. I would take a dump, do the spray.
When you had the vid?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nothing. And then one day I smelled the spray.
And you were pumped.
I was celebrating, bro. Yeah. Swept the ice, swept the grass, swept the carpet, if you will, because the bathroom carpet.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah, wash my hands, obviously. You know, some people don't, bro.
Wash their hands?
Yeah.
Well, I think I mentioned before,
Post-poop.
like, post-poop, you have to wash your hands.
It's
Post, like, pee at a urinal.
Yeah, because you're not touching. Like, honestly, you're better off not touching and not washing. Like, if you just go pee, hold the pants, pee, maybe elbow the fucking urinal, don't touch the sink at all, you're better off than like I feel like touching all that shit, you know. It's gross in there.
It's the name of the game, bro.
But if you're dropping a steam,
you have to. Steam's in public. Thoughts on it?
I mean, like I do it.
Yeah,
I have
you
to.
have to.
When I
but
have
like
to.
what if you go to like a house, like someone else's house, are you steams?
Oh man, I would have to have like diarrhea to where like I can't hold it in because my stomach pains.
Yeah.
Yeah. If not, you got to go before.
Yeah.
Before and
but
after.
Well.
You get some mad like judgment, or just fucking let it happen.
Like,
Get in
do
that
they
bathroom.
really know though? Like, do they really know?
Yeah, it probably smells. Drop a big
But like
one,
it goes
spray,
away. It goes away. Exactly.
Turn the fan on.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have if you like have a public bathroom or like you let people use your bathroom, like just leave some spray out. Like when people are coming over.
Yeah. This is always like a funny scene in movies. There's so many scenes about like Dumb and Dumber had one, the sequel, the prequel, and the guy like shits on the. Or no, he like got chocolate on the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they thought it was shit. And then in Along Came Polly, he like rips in there and the toilet clogs. He's at a girl's house.
That's tough. That would be super tough.
I'm a toilet clogger. I've clogged toilets when I shouldn't have. Like in houses.
Dude, you have to flush while it's coming out of you.
I know.
I've learned that.
I've learned, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've clogged a couple of toilets at like other people's houses, like growing up.
Yeah.
Where I was like, fuck. Like, how do I get around this? You know? It's tough, man.
It is.
Yeah. Anywho, what we can wrap up soon because you actually got to depart. But,
they're like 10 minutes out.
Yeah. So we're here because I don't even know if we said, like, we probably did, but this is my apartment in Portland. Cartwheels came down and he's on spring break right now, so he was in the area, and I went and scooped him up in York, Maine, and that's why we're an in-person pod in Portland.
Yeah.
What do you think of these parts?
I like your setup here.
It's a decent setup. I got like a living room.
Interesting town though. Like I haven't really seen it much.
Yeah.
The old port's nice. I've been there.
The old port's fun.
But
now that you're
gotta go to Lincoln's
of age, yeah, we gotta go to the Speakeasy. I'll take you around the Speakeasy.
But I'll be here on the back half of the week for another pod.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. Yeah.
So
you can get another good potty in.
Yeah.
I would live in Portland, which I do.
If you weren't playing hockey, you live here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because honestly, I would for at least like a portion of my life, like in the city. Almost like Boston. I almost like it better than Boston.
Dude, you know where we should go?
Where's that?
Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
It's a vibe. I've been. I've never like gone out there, but I've eaten there. And, like,
it's a nice spot.
Walked around. They got like a bridge. I seen the bridge there.
It's a great spot.
Yeah,
dude. Read something top 20 places to live in your 20s. Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's in the top 20 places to live in America.
I mean, that's not like that impressive though. It's like it's in the top 50 cities, top 50 states.
Top 20 places to live. There's a lot of places to live.
Yeah. Top like 20. But it's like more low key, I guess, right? What was the number one?
I don't know.
Was Portland on there?
Should I look it up?
Fuck yeah. I'm curious. Why Portsmouth?
Dude, it's just a very like
bougie.
Yeah.
What number was it? Just in the top 20 somewhere.
I mean, I really like it.
It seems nice. It's honestly similar to Portland though.
Yes, it's just smaller.
Yeah. Theo Vaughn was asked like, "What's your favorite random city in the States?" And he was like, "Portland, Maine."
Really?
Because you just don't know that it's there, man. You just don't expect it to be there.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's so true. Yeah. And everyone's like, yes, good bar scene, good brewery scene, which there is actually. Good, like, there's a lot of breweries here. Good, so we can't find the link though.
No, dude. I'm seeing Ann Arbor, Michigan. We should go to Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yeah.
Dude, when I start, I'm gonna start Airbnb and shit. Different cities, different spots.
Like just go out and like catch an Airbnb for a bit.
Yeah, just do the damn thing, bro. I love that shit. I love traveling.
Okay, well,
where would your random city be? You want to go there? Like, if you live there for say like a year.
Cape Coral, Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been?
Nope.
You just seen it?
I've seen
on like a TV.
Yeah, and I'm just like, Florida. It's cheap, I guess, and it's like a younger scene.
Isn't it cheap?
It's younger, but it's also retirement. Like, so it's like it's very quiet. Like
a lot of retired peeps there.
A lot of retired peeps in Florida. Yeah,
they're never from like. Florida.
No, my neighbors at home in Canada go to Florida for 6 months every year. Makes sense though. Why would you want to be in the cold of Canada?
True. I've never been to Nashville, but I've heard it's fun.
Should we go?
Yeah.
It's cheap flights there.
Right now? Let's do it.
Dude,
Buzzville.
Portland International Jetport to Nashville.
Yeah.
Under $100 one way.
Probably. I've heard that's fun. Chicago's a good time.
Yep.
I like Chicago a lot, actually. Just the right parts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, good Irish bar. Timmy O'Toole's in Chicago. Open till
Guinness?
5 a.m., bro. Guinnesses are flowing there.
You think how many Guinness like things do you think they go through? Like Guinness,
So
like
many, probably. Dude, me and my big bro went there.
Yeah.
And had a time. We were there till like 5 in the morning. That's what I love about like other cities like Chicago or New York and shit. Like they stay open. LA too. I mean,
the
there's
big
other
places,
cities
yeah.
like Boston's 1 a.m. So, some bars have the 2 a.m. Some.
Dude, I heard
Here's
Boston's nightlife isn't that great.
No, it's not. That's what I mean. Like it closes at 1.
Yeah.
Here too. And like, dude, here every night of the week besides Friday, Saturday suck. Like if you go out like a Sunday or a Wednesday here, no one's out. It's empty, which can be fun. Like if you're with good people and fun, like your crew. But, like that's lame, dude. That's a lame shit.
Yeah, because like places like that, they're going every night.
Yeah, it's buzzing, and you can go to if the vibe is going like if your night's vibes good at 1, go home. But like to have the option, like this is still going. Let's stay out till 3 or 4 in the morning. Let's stay out till 5 and be silly and go to Walgreens and get a Lunchable for late night food, late night muck. You know. Speaking of Chicago, just quick shout out to my younger brother Neil. He's
the Big Wheel Junior.
He's on an ATO for the Chicago Wolves in the AHL. Scored his first tucked in his first game as a pro.
We like that. Couple
in the
pitters.
AHL. Yeah,
AHL pitters.
Yeah, ripped one. Nice goal too. A little backhander.
So what goes into an ATO? Like what is that like?
It's like a amateur tryout.
Yeah.
But like there's a different like there's a PTO too, which I think
that's a professional tryout.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think that would. It's different. Like a PTO would make you.
I feel like those are guys
salary,
like that play in the NHL, like that are like kind of like.
It's like I think it's a salary base.
Yeah.
Or like ATO, it's like technically not a paid thing, but like you get per diem.
Yeah.
You get like you're not on a salary there. Like when I get loaned to the AHL, I'm like put on salary as a loan.
Yeah.
So I get paid per day.
Yeah.
And then I get it like whatever during the payroll. It goes out every couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different, but. If they like him, he might be there for the rest of the year. If not, I mean, I'm hoping he gets a deal out of it. But did you see the video of him scoring?
Yeah,
the kid was pumped. I was pumped for him. Kid loves the game. It's good.
Loves it.
It's good shit,
dude.
Yeah,
that's a quick like season ends flies to
Isn't
Chicago.
it wild? Yeah, dude. That's how it usually is. It didn't happen my year, obviously, because of the Cove.
Yeah,
mine was weird. Wouldn't wish that on anyone to end their college career during that year.
No.
It was terrible. You didn't get any tryouts, nothing.
Dude, you should tell the Minnesota Wild.
Oh, well, I ran into the Wild. I mean, I don't know. This dude probably won't watch it.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, it was kind of funny. I'll tell. We went to Idaho, travel issues, and we've been getting these flights. I told you in the car, but the flights, we have to wake up at 2 in the morning for a bus. Like the bus is at 2 and we go to Boston, fly, and then the flight back. Well, post game. And it's probably because it's like cheap flights, whatever, early. It's like, okay, we're in Idaho. We go out after and we have to be on the bus at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. So it's like, all right, we can't not see Idaho. Like we're here once. We got to go to Hump and Hannah's bar, little dive bar. This lady, Hump and Hannah, I think she is Hannah. She must be Hannah. Every night is there singing. That's every night of the week you can go there and she's there jamming tunes. Good tunes too. Same fucking playlist. Like sings the same songs every night.
Yeah.
Great time. Anyways, we go and then it's like, oh shit, we got an hour of sleep. In the morning, flight gets canceled. We're stuck in Minnesota, the connector. So we have to spend a night in Minnesota. I meet up with my boy Moose, Zach Sitars. He's in all the videos for you guys who don't know the name. Mm-hmm. He's in a lot of my comedy skits. And we're at this random bar in a random town in Minnesota because like I had been there before and I knew the area a little.
Yeah. And
this dude's like setting up tables and he's like, oh, what are you guys doing here? Like he like knew who me and Zach were from the internet. And I'm like, oh, like what are you doing here? You know, like what are you talking about me? Like, you know?
Yeah.
And he started talking. He's like, oh, just a heads up, like the Wild are coming in. They're gonna be sitting next to you. And I'm like, oh, like one thing came to another. I'm like, oh, like are you on the Wild? And he's like, yeah. So I like just randomly met and like sat next to the Wild. Super random. But it was kind of funny. Like I didn't. That's this day and age.
Yeah.
He knew who we were from the internet. Just a couple clowns.
Ah, that's cool.
And seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah.
So down to earth. Love that shit. I love meeting a guy down to earth and like cool guy that plays in the NHL.
Yeah.
Because you could like people that play in the NHL could easily have an ego. He didn't. So shout out to him, Shaw.
Yeah.
Good guy. Good beaut.
Shawzy.
Yeah. So
Probably.
yeah, that will wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
And remember to use the code SODAS on the manscaped.com and get your discount and get your Manscaped in you. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.
See ya.
Take a drag, I ain't fitted in my lungs. Drop down.